This is Reverend David A. Hupp with his Print Media Ministries. I'm going to be making some training videos, Lord willing, that will involve what's called screen capture. The video capturing everything that I do on my computer screen that will show you how we go about making books, booklets, and tracts. However, that will not show you the equipment that we're using that's in the room. So we're starting out here. You see a picture of our computer room. We're going to move into the room now, and first of all we're going to zoom in on the main computer here that you see two monitors. The reason being is that over here on this main monitor you have your item, which is the document that we're working on, and over on the side we have, on the right monitor, we have what are called palettes, and the palettes allow you to adjust such things as type, font settings, and color settings. Now we have the main computer over here, which is about 4 years old, but because it's a quad-core i7 processor and 8 megabytes of RAM, it's kept up with the technology to where we can make the documents without too much of a slowing down and on the computer making the different kinds of documents. The four main type of programs we'll be using on the computer here that you should have loaded into your computer would be a Microsoft Word 2007 or later, or Microsoft Office 2007 Professional, which includes Microsoft Publisher. And if you wanted to spend hundreds of dollars more, you could get Adobe Photoshop or Adobe InDesign page layout program. Now we're going to go over here to my left. We have a scanner here. It's an Epson V500. Your scanner takes images that are not taken with a digital mode to begin with, like a digital camera, and allows you to capture those images and put them on computer medium. Our objective is to put everything on computer medium so we can print to a laser printer, or a printer that works in a newer style where you don't lay the document on the glass to make copies. And so we want to print from a document and not from a hard copy. So we take the hard copies, scan them at 300 dots per inch on this scanner, and import them into the computer and save them in a file and lay them out, include them in the layout on the page layout program, making the document. Now over here on the side we have an Epson earlier model printer, but it does have 6 colors. It has the bulk feed system, which you can see the bottles there and the lines running up into the inside here and into the aftermarket cartridge. This way you can print a lot of copies at very little expense. It also is able to print right on a CD for making our recordings on CDs, whether DVD video or audio recordings of sermons. You can print the label information right on the CD. Also up above here we have an older model Epson Stylus Photo R2200 printer. It has 7 colors and it can do 13 by 19. It also has the bulk feed system, as you can see on the side. Over here next to that we have our phonograph, a modern type phonograph. This one's an Ion brand, and it was sold at Costco, and it allows one to take the recording and transfer it to a computer medium. The bottom, the dual cassette deck, also allows us to take older recordings that came out on cassettes and transfer them over to the computer nearby here, and may put them on the CD. Now my wife also has her computer over here, as you can see, and it's also a quad-core computer. And then one of the most important things that we do for the digital printing is the digital printer. It's called a color laser printer. This one here is a Ricoh. It does near photo quality. It does 40 pages a minute It back prints on both sides automatically of the paper. It has a bypass tray over here that will take 12 by 18 sheets for making the book covers that we make, which you can see an example here for making our paperback books. And then down in the bottom, I paid extra money. You can see we have what's called a high capacity tray that holds 2,000 sheets. The nice thing about paying $4,000 or more for a quality laser printer like this is the near photo quality, and it can print like 100,000 copies without missing a beat or without a paper jam. One last thing, between the two computers here we have three things that you have to have. The first thing in the foreground here is what's called an external hard drive. This is not a USB 2 or 3.0 that plugs into a computer. This is a network hard drive with an RJ45 connection in the back, and that allows you to access the hard drive from all the different computers that are connected or in the house within range, because this external hard drive connects over to this router back here, a Belkin router. It's an N-speed router. Now we have AC speed available, and next to the router here is the modem that works with the DSL from the phone line jack in the wall, and that allows us to get 2.88 megabits per second of transfer of information, so we can use the internet to make a document, turn it into a PDF, send it to a customer, have him approve it, and then we can begin to print the document. Or he can send us the translation and we can import it into our page layout program, perfect the document for printing as a tract or a book, and then when we get his approval we can start printing the book or booklet even though the person is halfway around the world. So that's the survey of our computer room, and what you might call digital pre-press for making things that will reach people in Christian evangelism. Thanks for listening.